Good morning, class. Professor Kev here. So today's student success tip is called Don't Be Like Me. So professionally speaking, I'm never happy. Never happy. Just who I am. I'm always looking at the next thing in front of me. So I was telling my class, you want to watch Professor Kev go into meltdown mode? Be with me when I see the email. Your evaluations are ready. As soon as I see that, I start to hyperventilate. Never know. You never know what students are going to say. Most students like my unusual approach, some not so much. Few students like, stop trying to be funny, man. Just do the slides. Just do the slides. Okay. Not going to happen, but okay. Now, it's important to stop and celebrate your victories. Earlier this week, my class is new. I got my evaluations. Nervous because participation rates were really low, like a 25% participation rate. When that happens, you never know what you're going to get. Could be the 25% that didn't like you, took the time. An aside, let's give you an aside here. If you really like your professor and they've done a good job, make sure you do their evaluation, take care of them, okay? Make sure you do that. Just saw the email UMass Lowell, evaluations be ready on Monday. Take a moment, make sure you do it. It's important that every voice is heard and also that you see both sides of it. Sometimes you're like, Kev, you did a great job, whatever, brother. Well, thanks. Didn't go so well for me. But back to the story. Wandering off there for a minute. Okay. Take time to celebrate those victories. So I saw my evaluations from Stu, outstanding. I was above average across the board. You know what I did? Took a sip of Mountain Dew, went back to grading. 10 seconds. That's silly. Don't do that. You got to celebrate that. I put a lot of hard work into being a professor. I put my heart and soul into this, and I never call it in. I do my best every day for you. It's a lot of pressure. And when it goes well, I need to do a better job about, celebrating that, saying, all right, you worked hard, got the results you wanted. Maybe buy myself a treat, maybe get a couple extra Mountain Dews that day, maybe have some brownies with them or something. But you got to celebrate those victories. Don't be like me. Don't just go, great, next. And that's really what I do. Great, next. And okay, now I got to focus on finishing up UMass Lowell and national semesters. Make sure my evaluations are great there too. But when you take that approach, don't do it. It robs yourself of joy. It's really what it does. If you're just focused on the next achievement without doing something to celebrate what you accomplished, it's going to drain you. It's going to drain you. Please, this is one time I'm asking you, don't be like me. Don't do that. Learn to appreciate your victories and celebrate them. Have a little fun, reward yourself, give yourself some sort of treat for putting in that hard effort and seeing the results. So that's today's student success tip. If I don't do another video, if I don't see you on campus, wanted to take a minute to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Please go home, spend some quality time with your family, friends. That's really important. Recharge those batteries. But we already talked about this. You got to come back strong. With 2 weeks left in the semester at UMass Lowell, when you come back, you got to come back strong. You can't come back like, well, I came back to campus on Tuesday and I started working again on Thursday, because the following week is the final week of the semester. Pay attention, heading home, make sure that you got all your work done. Plan a little bit of time to get some done if you need to. But when you come back on Monday after Thanksgiving, get right back to work. Stay focused. I see this on my quiz, on my exams. The third exam sometimes can be a little challenging. Some students just don't do well, and they're like, Kev, my brother, I just ran out of time, man. That's really what happened. Because I'm like, you dropped like 20 points on the third exam. What's up? Ran out of time, brother. So be cautious. Don't run out of time. Okay. All right. Again, happy Thanksgiving.